Today's show brought to you by Recon Tex. That's Recon Texas, Springfield, located on the corner of 8th and Black, north of North Grand. With Recon Texas, Springfield, just take 9th Street all the way down to 8th Black. Make a left. Take North Street or 9th Street north. You see Black Street and make a left right there on the block here. Recon Tex. Take your car there to get it detailed. Get your car detailed or a coating on it. If your car gets detailed, it looks better than it was when it was new. And a coating, 3, 5, 7-year coating. The life of the coating, you don't have to wax your car. Take it through a car wash, it comes out sparkling clean. It's wonderful. Recon Tex. Call them today, 217-670-1132. It's Recon Tex. Have your car looking tip-top, great shape. And Just Beds, our other sponsor, Just Beds, as your next bed. It is fantastic. Just Beds is amazing. They have full size, queen size, king size beds. Just Beds. You can swing by, check out beds, and find the one that matches what you're looking for. Find the one that you and your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever the situation. Find the bed that is perfect for you. By going in there, laying in the bed and deciding, oh, I want this one. Then just pay for it and go home. Because they deliver. The coolest thing they do is they deliver. No matter, listen, I don't care how far away are they deliver it. They deliver the bed. They're home. It looks top notch, man. These are great mattresses. So many different brands to choose from. But I'll tell you what, they drop off their mattress at your house, all right? Then they even dispose of your old one. They dispose of it, making it look good. It's Just Beds. Just Beds. All right, we are the Morning Disaster. My name is Ray Lytle. Along with me is the lovely Christina.
Morning.
And the menace, who always looks like he's up to no good.
Always.
But there's something wrong with there's something going on because he's always kind of pushing on that cheek. You notice that? He's pushing on that cheek like he's trying to dull the pain or something.
I am. I have a toothache.
Oh.
And it goes, it starts right here, and it goes up around my eyeball.
You think that could be caused from your meth use from back in the day?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, why
There's
not
no
just
tooth.
antibiotics?
There's no tooth there. The tooth never broke off. See?
Oh, do you think that is the toothache above it is where the tooth was?
I don't know what it is. I get them about once a year. They last a couple of days and they go away. I didn't sleep very well last night. I was loaded up on Tylenol and no, go to the dentist. No, we don't go to the dentist.
Why not? To at least get some antibiotics. Get some antibiotics.
I haven't been to the dentist since I was 16 years old.
Yeah, but if it's hurting up there, buddy, you probably should get to the.
Yeah. You probably got an infection.
Believe me, it's dull already today. Yesterday, I was almost debilitated.
Yeah, but, so you're saying because it's better today than it was yesterday, you think you're doing good?
Yeah.
If it is an infection, it could get bad. I mean, Karen's right.
I had a tooth broken off when I was working on the oil rig. It broke off right at the gum line, and I left it alone. And then it ended up getting a cavity in it, and the cavity spread up into the roof of my mouth and caused a huge sinus infection. So I went to get it looked at, and the dentist, when he pulled my tooth, he said, hold your nose and try to blow through your nose. So I did, and air bubbles came out of the roof of my mouth because the infection went through the roof of my mouth into my sinus cavity. So get that shit fixed.
Oh, yeah.
Karen says tooth infections can kill you if they get bad. Oh my God.
It's never gonna get that bad. I mean, I know when I'm sick. When I'm sick, I could call the ambulance. Although I'm not gonna call the ambulance anymore because they won't come pick me up because I haven't paid the last bill.
Oh my God.
So the ambulance won't pick you up because really?
I don't think it works that way.
Well, I'm sure they would, but they wouldn't want to. It wouldn't be a pleasant ride.
Yeah, but
I heard you from the last one. So,
but I think that don't they? I mean, I don't think that they can. That they have a service. Yeah, that they have a little light that goes off and says, "Don't pick this person."
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they have one for Robin.
You think your neighbor Robin?
Yeah.
She calls the ambulance.
It didn't work that way. She didn't. She called the ambulance because she didn't want to go to the hospital.
After she called the ambulance?
Yeah, and after she called the ambulance and they came, she said, "Oh, I just wanted you to put a Band-Aid on it and make sure it was okay." It was just a little bit tiny. It only took like one stitch. But she went all the way to the hospital for like 1 or 2 stitches. In her knee.
Did she have a car?
No, she didn't have a car.
I don't think she drives
to the hospital.
Oh yeah, but she freaked out because it wouldn't stop bleeding because it was deep. I just said, "Why didn't you just knock on my door? I got 4,000 rolls of gauze. I got enough gauze, and I got enough. You don't need to call the ambulance. That just costs your insurance money, because." And then you had to go to the hospital, and somebody had to bring you home. And it's just something like that. I know what I'm getting.
You started talking to her again, huh?
I talked to her. I mean, the biggest lowdown here that's going on right now.
He talked to her. Make sure we
got another gentleman that moved in over into the other old lady building. He's an African American. So okay. I can't wait. I can't wait.
And is that an issue?
No, it's not an issue for me, but it will be for all these 80-year-old ladies that are all.
So you think that the old ladies that live in the building next to you are racist?
I'm not the only one because I didn't get that information from myself. That came from somebody else.
You think all the old ladies
I'm just saying, are racist? They would have had the same. They would have had the same. If Bubba would have moved in there, they would have done the same thing.
I could see people complaining because Bubba moved in, but just because of the color of their skin, I don't know if that's enough to complain.
Well, shit, Bubba's got me. Bubba messaged me the other night, and he was just going out to smoke in his apartment, and one of the ladies that live in his apartment gave him like 3 dozen fucking donuts, a whole box of fucking donuts.
Look at that.
She don't even know it. He said, "I don't even know."
They're helping him get fatter.
Yeah, she's trying to kill his ass off.
He said, "I was just trying to walk her." He said, "I was just trying to go smoke." She said, "Oh, hi. Would you like to have these? I can't eat them all." And I was like, "Well, yeah." And he messaged me. He said, "I can't eat all this. They want to bet I can." I said, "Just put 1 or 2 of them in a baggie and put them in a freezer. You pop in the microwave and you have fresh donuts. Duh."
I mean, should his neighbors be trying to make him fatter? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you want people to help you get healthier?
Oh yeah.
Right. Giving him donuts to make him fatter.
I didn't see them giving vegetables. I don't know them were giving him tomatoes or anything like that. They were giving donuts.
Yeah, look at Holly. Holly says she worries about Bubba's weight. Looks like he gained more in rehab.
Well, he's home now. He has a home now.
Is he walking? Is he getting out and doing stuff?
No. That's I know.
Wow.
He was arrested for a cure, but I don't think he just sat there.
Yeah.
Brent says Steve's apartment sounds like a number of people that just don't want to be a bother to anyone. Exactly. Everyone deserves respect.
You have to remember,
yes.
Over in the other building, they're all friends. They all get together.
By the way, Cindy says Steve will be moving. That's her prediction. Steve's gonna move in because an African American guy moved into the building, so Steve's gonna take off.
No. No. Oh, I don't care. Well, Tim's moving out over here, so
Where's what? Moving out?
Oh, really?
Tim's moving next 2 weeks. Moving to Oklahoma with his sister's daughter.
His sister daughter.
His daughter. His daughter, yeah.
He's moving up with his sister daughter.
Say, what the hell's going on in his family?
Yeah.
Thought yours was bad.
Yeah, I know. Oh well. Bubba and Steve roommates.
Oh God, that would be a
When
mess.
Steve moves out, because he doesn't like the diversity of his. He does not like the diversity rules of his complex anymore.
I was just telling Martha, you just tell that gentleman that he's gonna come over. If he's gonna come over and talk to me, he's got to come in my back door.
Oh, good Lord.
Holly says that Bubba, see, after he left the rehab and moved in the other place, she's seen him and he looks like he's gaining weight.
Oh, yeah.
Big D says Tim has a sister daughter and he's working on a Jen's niece wife.
Oh my God.
I could see Big D. I could see him asking Jen. I mean, I don't know how it would go about, but I see him asking, saying, "Would you be opposed if I took another? If I got you a sister wife? If I took another, you know what I mean? I could see him having the conversation to try. You know, the people in like the Northwest or the Utah area."
Mm-hmm.
These guys, all of a sudden, for religious reasons or whatever, they decide that they're polygamist and they talk their wives into allowing them to get another wife.
Isn't that where Jen's from? Isn't she from Idaho?
Yeah, she's from Idaho. Yeah,
Idaho.
maybe. Yeah, she's from Idaho. Maybe she's been around. I didn't say that she's going to allow him to do it, but I said I could definitely see him. Yeah. Jen says she says he has already asked to adopt his 31-year-old niece. Yeah. Of course. Big D says the conversation's easy. Getting her to agree is a different story. Yeah, but I could see him having the conversation. You know what I mean? Why not take a shot at it? I don't know how those guys decide. How do you decide which one you're going to sleep with on? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I know they
have a schedule, I guess.
Didn't they have a reality show?
Oh,
Wasn't there a reality show? Yeah. Jen says she's related to Brigham Young through marriage. Yeah. Chris says it's like the Big Love TV show.
Oh.
I like that TV show.
Yeah. Isn't there a reality show too that had this stuff going on?
Oh, yeah.
Sister Wives.
Sister Wives.
Is what Jen said.
Damn.
Never watched it.
That's a reality show, I think. I don't know.
I watched it once. I just didn't get into it. It wasn't enough sex for me.
Oh, good God.
It wasn't enough sex in it. So...
Well, I thought it was going to be, a lot of sex.
I think that's how he judges TV shows.
What he thought it was. I would love to see what he thought it was.
Good God.
You thought there was going to be a lot more sex in that show than what it was. But yeah, if you have to listen, if you have one wife here and one wife living the other, and you have to sleep with whatever, if you're only sleeping with the other wife so often, she's going to expect sex every time you sleep with her. So these guys have to have a lot of sex.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I'm betting there's a lot of Viagra use. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there has to be.
Mm-hmm.
For them
No,
to
if there
keep
was a
up
show
like that.
about me, there would be a lot of sex.
Big D says,
Exactly.
agreed, Steve. More sex needs to be on TV to entertain me.
Yeah.
Every show should have sex, even the news.
Oh, yeah. They have one. They have a Naked and Afraid Lovers.
They have a
Oh my
what?
God.
You know, Naked and Afraid. You know,
I've
it's
heard you
a
talk about
TV
it.
show.
Yeah, you talk about
TV show Naked and Afraid. They have a Naked and Afraid Lovers, where the lovers go out and are naked in the wild and have to survive. And they can have sex while they're out there.
Big D says either they both do him or each other or their friends.
Oh, yeah.
So I like how Big D's putting voyeurism into the whole polygamous angle. I never thought about that. Yeah, but so the sister wives could have sex with him or they could have sex with each other. That'd be kind of hot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or they invite people over to have sex with them and he gets to watch.
Oh, good God.
Orgy for me, orgy for you, and you, and you, and you. That sounds hot. DA says Steve complained there wasn't enough sex on the show when he watched Sesame Street.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hey, I always thought Maria was hot. I wish I had learned to speak Spanish.
Jen says if Big D thought we would be out naked in the wild, that I would be having sex while getting bitten by bugs, he would be sad. People have sex in that naked and wild, Steve?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they can't show that part, but you know that's what they're doing.
So you don't know for a fact they're doing it. You just...
Well, I didn't physically see them, no, but because they can't show those parts, they have to blur those parts of their body out.
Yeah, I've never seen the show. You know.
Well, you should check it out. It's on Discovery.
Yeah, you said it's on Max too, right?
Yeah. And there's a whole series. I mean, there's Naked and Afraid All Stars, Naked and Afraid Lovers, Naked and Afraid Alaska, Naked and Afraid. You know,
they're naked in Alaska?
Yeah, they did do one where it was cold. They did do one where it was cold, but they gave them like a buffalo hide.
Yeah.
That's all they had. They were naked, but they got to have the buffalo hide to cover themselves and sleep with and all that. But that was all.
That's the one you should be in, because I think
I hate to be cold.
I think that you could handle, because you have a lot of skin, a lot of fat,
a lot of insulation.
Yeah, a lot of insulation. So I think you can handle that, and then you've always got an excuse. Well, my Peter looks so small because it's freezing outside. You know what I mean?
There you go.
That's
then
true.
you would always have an excuse.
Shrinkage.
Oh, it would definitely be shrinkage.
I'll be damned. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, I'm like all the rest of you. I'm just trying to figure out how Steve would look the best naked.
I don't think that's possible.
DA says, naked and afraid is how most dates will go with Steve. He's naked and the women are afraid. Yeah. Or whoever Is it always a woman that you want to go on a date with, Steve, or you would never consider going on a date with a man?
No, I'm still only interested in women.
Okay. Well, you know, just want to make sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm, man, I'm going through a weight loss spurt. And I think I'm going through another one. So I feel
that's good.
I'm getting a lot of skin. A lot of skin, sort of.
Joy.
Yeah. It's like the more weight I lose, the bigger my dong gets, but also the stomach is now into overhang mode.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the one downfall. Sucks.
I'll be damned. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, Karen says if Steve was on Naked and Afraid, they wouldn't even have to blur anything.
Nope, I sure wouldn't.
They wouldn't have to blur anything out. Yeah.
We already know that.
Look at that. What do you
paper towel roll cover it?
What's Christine eating? What you got there? She looks like she's eating something good.
Zucchini bread.
Oh, zucchini bread is delicious. I saw you guys pulled up a bunch of zucchinis and stuff from your garden.
Oh, yeah. We have a shit ton. So I was like, I'm going to make some bread. I looked up a bunch of recipes and
good for you.
Made like 10 loaves last night. It's really good.
Did you melt butter on it?
No.
Oh, you did? That's good.
Not this time. What are you?
Yeah, I'm coming to steal some zucchini bread.
Not like there isn't more loaves in there on the counter.
Well, he doesn't want to walk under the counter, you know?
Yeah.
By the way, Holly says, have you all seen the outcome of the shooting of Sonia Massey? The cop had to have been a racist. I know they arrested the police officer. They arrested the deputy and put him in jail before the video even came out. So, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I guess when they saw when they saw the footage from the body cam, man, yeah, but it's nuts. It's and do you know more, Christine? Have you read on this?
I've bits and pieces.
Here's what I read, and like I said, I'm. It happened in Southern View, right?
Yes.
Right. But there was a young girl. I don't know the age. I say young. She looked young.
31, I believe.
Yeah, she was beautiful though.
Oh yeah.
A beautiful young girl in her 30s, and she saw someone peeping or trying to get into her house, and she called the police. And this guy went into her house or whatever, and so there was a peeper, and then there was the woman who lived there, and the woman who lived there was an African-American woman. He goes in and he saw the black woman and he shot her. I don't know if he assumed she was the one breaking in or what, but that was the girl who lived there.
Yeah. Shot her in the head.
Yeah, he shot her in the head, killed her. And then he let the burglar, whatever, go because. So I don't know. I don't know all the details. I haven't, but I'm just saying with what I've heard, and then they put out. The police put out a. And Karen says it was in Hoover, South Hoover. It's not Southern. It wasn't in Southern. It wasn't in Southern View. Yeah, I know it was a Sangamon County Sheriff's deputy that was. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like Big D says, I refuse to make a judgment until all the facts and video are out. Yeah, and so. But I know that the Illinois State Police and I guess it was Sheriff Campbell that when he saw it, they arrested the guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they said he had no reason at all to use deadly force.
Uh-huh.
So he's been arrested him. And then the guy used to be a deputy in Macoupin County.
Right.
He worked for several agencies.
Yeah, and he got a DUI.
Mm-hmm.
So he got booted out of there or whatever, came up to Sangamon, and then as soon as they saw the video, they arrested him, and he got arrested for
first-degree murder.
Oh, Holly says it was Woodside Township. And we have all these townships and stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, but it was. I saw a picture. I did see a picture of the girl. I mean, she was a pretty young. I don't know why someone would jump to the conclusion that she was the one in the wrong. I mean, good Lord. Yeah, but the whole thing is it's a little bit crazy. And like I said, we don't at least I don't know a lot of the details. Other than this poor girl was shot dead by a police officer. That's what I know. And because she was shot dead, it just the first time as soon as I heard about it, I was like, how did this girl end up dead? I had questions. And so I think you immediately jump to the conclusion of something doesn't sound right. But yeah, so now that they're doing an investigation, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when the facts come out. But oh my God. Holly says the state police did a full investigation and they said it was bad, totally not warranted. He was in the wrong. Yeah. So, and like I said, from what I understand, when other officers saw the body cam footage, the guy was arrested. So it must be really bad. It's just it's really, really, really sad. So, and the video will be public. Vogue says the video will be public for everyone to see next week. Oh, I don't think I want to.
Why does the video need to be public?
Because we in this country and in this state, we have all body cam videos are public. Steve, after so long, they're all public.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because we try not to hide anything.
Oh, well.
You don't have to watch it, but it will be made public because people have questions. So that's why it's going to be made public. But I'm telling you, they haven't even released it yet, and the guy's already in prison. The guy's already in jail. They've been arrested. He's been arrested. Holy crap!
I guarantee they have him in a cell all by himself.
Yeah, and the state police have already watched it, and
with cards and everything.
Well, the state police put out a statement. They put out a statement saying that it's bad, and then somebody put out a statement saying just in case there's any rioting or whatever, so they're warning about rioting, but my God, give us a chance. Give us a chance there hasn't been any rioting yet.
Right. Yeah.
And in Springfield, we kind of
have
not giving
many ideas.
Yeah. I know the first time I heard about rioting was in the press release. I'm like, good, they're jumping the gun there.
Well, the family asked them to keep everything peaceful.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll
honor their wishes. Thank God I don't live. I'm trying to figure. I don't know where rioting would be, but not close to my house. So I don't know if there would be. I don't know if there's going to be any rioting, but I wouldn't think so. In this town, I wouldn't think so. But man,
I would hope not.
You never know.
Yeah. Brent says, I'm sure that police officer will be very popular in jail.
Oh.
Well, I doubt. I mean, I bet he's
not in Gen Pop, that's for sure.
I'm sure he's off near. And Kelly says, did you see the press release issued by the governor yesterday? The governor has seen it already? Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah, so it looks already like it's a bad situation. Holly says, the mother said we all still have to live together and please keep it peaceful. But Big D makes a really good point.
Yeah.
If it hits national news, then all the instigators will be flocking to Springfield to start shit. Yeah, so, and I'll tell you, I think he's 100% right.
Yep.
If it hits national news, there are going to be people who are on both sides of whatever that will come in just to stir stuff up, to try to make a political statement through our tragedy. Yeah. Karen says she saw the story on Yahoo the other day. Yeah, so it's already starting to make national headlines.
Oh, shit.
Crap. That's not good, man.
Nope.
Oh, man. Did you hear about our president?
Yes.
He got COVID.
Dirty COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you know what? I got to be honest. Maybe I'm crazy. I think this is the first step to I'm too sick to run for re-election.
Could be.
I really think that, you know what I mean? I think that's I'm starting to think that that's coming.
Mm.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Republican National Convention's going on. I don't know when the Democrats' National Convention is, but I mean, they'd have to make their decision by then, right? If someone's going to replace, someone's going to replace the candidate running for president. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see what's going on, man. I am, once again, by the way, Dan says, I call bullshit. He's claiming COVID so he can get some of the spotlight off of last week. It's called wagging the dog. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, last week, the biggest story was the attempted assassination of President Trump, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the biggest story. And I don't know. I think the COVID news is bad for President Biden because after the bad debate of a few weeks ago,
oh yeah,
he was looking really bad. And then he was making some statements and he was looking strong again. It's like, oh, He's making good statements. Like, I thought he was very gentlemanly and very decent after the attempt on President Trump's life. I thought he came across really well, but now he's got the COVID again. Boy, it just seems like there's no luck on his side.
Sure. And this is that he's had COVID before, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think so.
Knock on wood. No, I've never had it.
Yeah, you've never had it, right, Steve?
Nope.
You're the only clean member of this show.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else has caught it, except for Steve.
Although yesterday he was sitting there, I think I've got COVID. I've been out running around and getting sick. All because I had to get that fucking truck and blah, 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 blah.
So you think you might have COVID, Steve?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just make that excuse because sometimes in the morning my nose is running and my eyes are a little red.
We know why your eyes are red.
Yeah, your eyes are red because you're smoking dope. Don't your allergies sometimes hit in the morning?
Oh yeah, the weed, ragweed, terrible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The weed.
Yeah, we know what kind of weeds. Terrible for you. Well, Christina, I am a part-time husband again.
Part-time hubby.
Yeah, my wife's gone.
So
I woke up this morning and my wife's gone.
Ray woke up in love this night. Ray woke up in love.
I have no idea what you're saying.
His wife was gone by.
I'll tell you, it's been rough for me, but I'm now getting. It's now getting dangerously. It's getting dangerously close to having this whole thing done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to be a pain in the ass. I really am going to be a pain in the ass after it happens, I think. To poor Big D, I've got Big D's phone number in my phone, and I've been hesitant to text and call and stuff, but I got a bunch of questions post-surgical that I'm going to have to ask him.
Oh, God.
And I'll be bothering you too, Christina.
Okay.
I'm going to be bothering a bunch of people to ask questions about things. But also, now with my wife, it's so with her being gone, I don't know if she's going to be gone or here or whatever for all this stuff. Like next Tuesday is when it all starts for me. That's when I have this big what I can eat and can't eat, and then I got to start my liquid diet right after I have this meeting. Yeah. Karen says, "Baby Jesus, please, a moment of silence for the part-time husband. Thank you." So, but I've been working out like a maniac lately because after my surgery, I will not be allowed to work out for like 6 weeks.
Oh,
maybe
God.
more. What's the recovery time? After this type of surgery is there?
I can't remember.
Well, let me ask Big D, what was the recovery time after your surgery? Like how long before you can lift weights or get out and do anything? How long before how long before I could do some cardio or stuff? I don't know how any of that stuff works. So that's coming up.
Oh.
By the way, Big D says they didn't want him doing anything for 6 weeks. He was back to work after the first week. He tried walking 2 weeks afterwards, and he got his ass kicked by it. See, that's yeah. So I'm not planning. When is the surgery's August 12th? What day is that? Does anybody look that up? Let me see.
I thought it was a Monday. We looked this up.
So before. I'll probably let me run this by. Let's run this by Big D and see what he thinks. You know what I mean? So Big D, my surgery's on
it's a Monday.
Monday the 12th. I probably so that means that I won't be able to do Tuesday's show. What will I be able to do Wednesday's show? Will I be able to do Thursday? I'm just trying to figure out, like, for the show.
I bet you could if you sat in the living room in your recliner.
Yeah, I mean, I had the surgery last time on like I can't remember what day I had it, and I had it. Then I had time off after.
You had it on a Monday too, didn't you? Because you were off like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then you came back for just a minute on Thursday morning show. You came back Friday night, Thursday night show.
Because I'm thinking I might be able to come back if I get the surgery on a Monday. It just depends on how soon I get out of the hospital. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then if it's just waking up in the morning, I can at least come in here and do a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
as long as you're sitting, not up,
that's what I think.
You'll be fine.
By the way, Big D says he was up walking around. They don't want you sitting anyway, up and moving. So that's good. Yeah. So I think I should be able to do a show if I have surgery on a Monday. I'm hoping by Thursday morning, if I'm home and everything, I should be able to do a show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, Steve, I'm going to put you in charge.
Oh, fuck.
I'm putting my man Steve in charge for the Tuesday show and the Wednesday show. All right, Steve?
Okay.
Tuesday show, Wednesday show, you're in charge. If you can handle it.
I can handle it.
But I have faith in you, my man. I have faith. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking forward to the surgery, but then I just know how I am. If I have questions afterwards, I know I'm gonna go nuts wanting the answers. By the way, Brandon says, Ray, I wouldn't force anything. Just take time to heal. You spent all this time to get to the moment where you are now. Don't make everything you've done go in vain. Yeah, you're right. But it's like Big D said, I'm just sitting. So,
right.
And even when they cut my stomach out for the gastric sleeve, I got back pretty quick. You know what I mean? So, and Tom says, I'm surprised you don't want to do a show from the hospital.
He did do a little bit of one.
When I was in the hospital last time, my wife stayed with me. She never left the hospital while I was there. She was in the hospital the whole time with me. And none of my friends came up to visit me, but my daughter came up to visit me. And then I only stayed one night in the hospital. I was supposed to stay 2 nights. And they said it could be as many as 4, but I only just stayed one night and I was fine. Like my mom had her surgery. They ended up only cutting out a foot of her colon. They only cut out a foot. So and she was up walking yesterday. She was walking and eating broth yesterday. So
it's good.
I think she's going to be sent home early.
Probably.
Big D says he didn't want to do shit when he was in the hospital. He didn't want to wake up from his 9 a.m. surgery until 5 p.m. The PA told him to get his ass out of bed. Yeah. Brent says, none of my friends came to visit me on his one night in the hospital. Poor Ray. Poor.
Yeah.
I wasn't complaining. I was.
Sound like a complaint to me.
No, I didn't mean to. My point was that I was there for such a short time. No, I know my friends would. If I had to stay in the hospital for several days, I think I would have some friends come and visit me. But
Christina and Dan would. They did me.
Yeah, we would have. You know, that asshole down there wouldn't know.
Yeah, I would hope not. I mean, I would. Yeah, I would think that he would.
But if he did, he'd piss himself or something.
I don't go to the hospital unless I'm staying.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be interesting. So it's for me, it's the unknown. You know what I mean? I've never had this before, so it's the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very concerned.
Yeah, after my surgery, and I don't know if Big D went through this or not, but I had my surgery, and then I started working. Like, as soon as I could get a job and work, I went to work. And I was so full of freaking energy. It was crazy. I was up just running circles around everybody. And they're like, what the hell is wrong with you?
So, and you didn't hurt and everything? Like,
no, because I waited the full, I think it was 6 or 8 weeks. I can't remember. But they told me, as soon as your time, your recovery is up, you can go, you're released. You can do whatever. So I got a job, and I was just a ball of fire, ball of energy.
Yeah, I mean, well, Big D was on his he was fixing his house he was on that scaffolding. I mean, I gotta be honest, that scaffolding looks scary as shit. In those pictures he would put on Facebook,
it is scary.
You know what I mean? Damn. So I think he's still got energy going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll have a lot of sexual energy after my surgery too.
Oh God, poor D.
My wife might have to let me have permission to bring some other women in just to make sure that my needs are met.
Oh my God. Get the neighbor from down the street.
Oh my God, I saw the neighbor was yesterday. The neighbor was out yesterday in the bikini.
Oh shit.
He was out doing yard work in that bikini yesterday. Oh,
you missed it, Steve.
She looked fine. This woman, I told you before about the woman at Fit Club who I think she might be the most perfect woman I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I want to get a guest pass for Big D to just come work out with me a day at the time when this woman is there, just so he can validate my thoughts. My thoughts are she is one of the most perfect people I have ever seen. She's hotter than my neighbor. And you guys know my neighbor's pretty hot.
Oh, yeah.
But this girl that works out she's amazing. She's so attractive. But I've learned to appreciate it. I'm appreciating her from a standpoint of, how can someone be so physically fit? How can someone be so perfect?
Right.
And
it's probably a vegan and it works out.
Well, but I work out on the new step, all right, that's how I do my cardio. It's this thing where you use your feet and hands at the same time, so because my knees won't allow me to stand up and walk on the treadmill or run or anything. So I sit on this new step and I work my ass off. But right in front of the new steps are all the treadmills, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this woman was on a treadmill, and she was right in front of me, and she wears these tight shorts, and I had to take off my glasses And I can't, when I don't have my glasses on, I can't see anything. So when she was in front of me, I had to take off my glasses. Number one, respect. You know, I don't want to gawk at people.
Right.
But number two, it was impossible. It was impossible to not look at this girl's, her butt, her lower back, her side. I mean, she just was so attractive. Even the back of this girl's neck was attractive. And I had to take off my glasses because I'm like, oh my God, there's no way to not look. Have you ever seen someone that attractive where you can't,
Yeah.
you know? You know, you can't not look at them. Like I don't know how like photographers, you know, guys who are photographers like doing spreads for like celebrity magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not look at, you know? It's just, I mean,
I
good
don't know.
Lord. Thanks, Big D.
Exactly.
Well, no, but I'm saying that, like, you know.
Good Lord.
Yeah, but Steve, I would have loved to have taken a picture of this woman for you, but I just don't know how to. I wouldn't know how to take the picture because I don't want anybody thinking I'm a pervert.
Act like you're taking a selfie.
But I'm saying, well, I do take it. So I took a selfie, but I take a
Well,
selfie every day to put on my website or web pages. But
just flip it around, flip the camera around, and
yeah, there's no way. I mean, I'd get busted. Somebody would bust me. But I have to have Big D or Steve or somebody come work out with me just to validate. When you see this girl, you guys can go, yeah, yeah.
I would not take Steve.
Yeah, he couldn't help himself.
No.
Yeah.
He'd be the pervert putting his glasses on so he could get a better look. And the
I'm
noises.
saying I had to take my glasses off because I thought it would make me look like a pervert.
I'd be the one going up to the treadmill next to her and say, "Is this one taken?"
Oh, good Lord.
I'd love to see you walk on a treadmill.
I wish I could walk on the treadmill. I can't. My knees won't let me. I can only do the new step.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I'll get
new
there.
knees, and you'll be on
Big
there.
D's is after his surgery. He wanted to do stuff immediately, and they bitched. But now he doesn't want to sit around, so he takes his bicycle to the store. Oh, good for you! To buy more Coke.
Well, he's burning it off before he gets it.
Good Lord.
It's all right.
By the way, Kelly says she's had so many surgeries. She doesn't want any visitors. Just leave her alone. She looks like shit. She feels like shit. Just let her be. That's just her. Don't send flowers, or just send flowers, she says. Yeah, me, I don't want any flowers. Yeah. I could see Steve bringing his walker on the treadmill next to this woman.
Oh my God.
I could see him walking with his walker on the treadmill. Hey, what's going on? What? What? I could see him doing that. Yeah.
How do my balls look?
Wait, which balls?
The balls on his treadmill or his walker.
My ball on my walker. How do they look?
Sure,
Big D's prepping. He's prepping for a 5K.
Oh.
Yeah, he wants to do the fat ass next year.
Dude, how awesome would that be? That would be great. I think I'm gonna one of these times I'm gonna try to do it. I don't know if my knees will let me, but I'd love to try.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? That'd be kind of fun.
Yep, it's fun. I did it.
You did it once?
Yep. like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't know. But yeah, it's fun.
I really enjoyed broadcasting from the 5K this year. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I liked watching everybody's costumes and interacting with them. It was fun.
I'm very happy that Tom showed up to the show.
Me
because
too. Lori was worried.
Lori was saying stuff, and I didn't highlight what she said. Do you know why? This is what Early said yesterday. We need a wellness check on put. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she says he calls me every morning, and she was calling him and nothing. She can't get him to answer. But I didn't want to highlight that and put it on because all in the back of my mind, I'm going, oh my God, what if he's dead?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
That's what I was thinking. I have that. Damn, I don't have his number either.
Yeah. So thank God Tom's okay.
Yeah. Thank God.
Big D goes, wellness check or swatting.
God.
What about now? What if like when my wife's gone?
Mm-hmm.
My wife's gone. What if I guess we found out Saturday because my alarm didn't go off Saturday, right? But my wife was home.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying with my wife gone, what would you guys would you have me wellness checked or?
Well, of course.
To see if I'm.
If you're more than 20 minutes late, you're gonna get.
That way I'm coming over to check on you.
Look what I found yesterday, Ray.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
So good.
Yeah, this stuff is fantastic.
Have you tried the soap I got you yet?
No, because I'm still working on the wood barrel bar. I'm not gonna open 2 bars.
You'll like the birchwood. Trust me, it smells very good.
Somebody mentioned this yesterday, Joel or somebody else mentioned this.
Yeah, I think it was Joel.
And then we were in Walmart. I forget why we went to Walmart, but I'm like, I'm out of deodorant. I need more, and we found these. I'm like, this is the only deodorant I'm ever buying again.
That's awesome. I might buy some deodorant. I've never had any Squatch deodorant.
It's pricey, but it smells really good.
Yeah. Like I had this on yesterday, and I was out in the garage working on a car, getting all hot and sweaty, and I could still smell this.
Oh,
that's good.
Yeah.
Brent wants to know what's the matter with your hair.
There's nothing wrong with my fucking hair. You don't like my hair? Don't fucking look.
I heard. Now Dan said something. He said something a couple weeks ago where he goes, "I'm not going to cut my hair again."
Yeah.
Did you guys notice that? He said it a couple weeks ago. He said, I'm never going to cut his hair.
If I can get away with it, I'm never cutting my hair again.
Is he going to grow that out to where
I'll be able to wipe my ass with my own hair?
Oh. Why?
Just because I can. I had hair down to the middle of my back in high school, and then, for the next 35 years after that, I had to keep it short. So now, fuck that. I'm going to make up for lost time and not cut it for at least.
Are there rules of the state that you have to have a haircut or something?
No, but some of the jobs I had, there were rules, and like on the fire department, it's not a good idea to have a bunch of hair.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't not in the fire department.
Now that I'm retired, fuck it. And I would never shave again, but she said no.
Yeah, it's when it gets too long, it looks,
Yeah.
I don't like the big bushy full.
I had the biker beard going, and she said no.
I'll tell you, my brother looked like C. Everett Koop. I don't know if you guys understand the reference, but that beard was out of control.
Nowadays, guys there's all kinds of soap for your beards.
Yeah, well, because beards are so popular now that.
Yeah, waxes and everything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Oh, well. So, what's going on? I mean, we've talked about the whole mess with the poor girl getting shot.
Yeah.
And they arrested the deputy. This is just, And they haven't released the video yet, but it's coming. It's coming. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about my upcoming surgery. I'm a part-time bachelor again. Steve and his racist neighbors are gonna burn a cross in front of the other
Oh my God.
the other apartment building because there's an African American that's moved in now. Or yeah, Big D says how many people are coming to the cookout? He needs a boob muffin count. Yeah, because did you guys see that? Did you see the boob muffins that Big D made? He put them on Facebook. They look
yes. They look really, really good.
So I'm trying. I'll find out on the 23rd. I will find out all the details of my liquid diet and what I can and can't have, and I'm gonna see if there's any way that I could get to the cookout and have a piece of the Wagyu, because that's gonna be unbelievable. That's what I want to do. Is I want to try some of the, but I don't think I'm gonna walk around naked like Steve. I mean, Steve's wanting to.
You don't have to.
Well, I know. Look at those. Those are like. That is what Big D made, but doesn't it look like? It looks like the pineapple upside down cake.
Yeah.
Right. Which is one of my favorite cakes in the world.
Oh yeah.
There's no way I couldn't eat.
Delicious.
I couldn't eat one of those, but I could probably eat a good third of one.
I could eat all six of them.
Well, I know you could, but I'm just saying I can't. My stomach's too. I just think those look fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they look great. The boob muffins. I mean,
maybe you drizzle a little bit of chocolate around the nipple.
Why would you need chocolate around nipple?
I think it's sweet enough.
Yeah, I think those are going to be a big hit.
They look good, yeah.
I'd love to have one. But like I said, I got this stupid liquid diet. Big D says he's gonna change it up how he made them. He's gonna chop up pineapple and cherries to put in the batter. Mm-hmm. Then he's gonna take the flamethrower to put a better crust on them with butter and brown sugar. Oh my God, does that sound amazing?
Oh wow.
And Big D calls them boob muffins because it's for Jen's boob. Well, Jen has, I hope I'm not offending anyone when I say Jen has very, very nice breast. I have seen Jen's breast. Jen's breasts are probably secondary to in the boobs that I've seen. I think I've seen my wife's most. And then second on the list might be Jen. For boobs I've seen.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, I think I've seen.
You've seen a lot of boob.
I think Jen comes in second in the boobs I've seen most. It's my wife, then Jen's.
Mm-hmm.
And she has the boobs of a 20-year-old. It's unbelievable. Easy. It's unbelievable. Gravity has had no effect on that woman's boobs. God bless her. Herb Peavert says, Wagyu, boob muffins, naked Steve. Who wouldn't want to go to this cookout?
Exactly. Oh, God.
Big D says, I think we need to have Jen perform her trick on Steve's face.
As
long as Steve would take a picture of it and then send it to whatever relative he feels like. Would someone like to guess which relative Steve would send it to?
Yeah.
The last time you took a picture with Steve, Now his mother and sister don't get along. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
But I don't think this time. The good thing is I don't think the rest of the family know, because I just got in the mail yesterday. I got an invitation to one of my cousin's weddings in September. So it looks like the rest of the family don't know about it. So that's good.
Thank God.
Big D says he's going to be naked too. He's got his new sun hat the other day.
Oh boy.
I bet Big D's lost. I bet he's lost his entire fupa. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So his dong's probably got some nice growth to it. Oh, good Lord. Probably got a nice.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah. You know, Christina's going to be looking.
Me? No, never.
She'll focus right in on that Big D dong.
I'm not a dong gazer like someone on this show.
You're not a meat gazer like Steve?
Mm-mm.
Big D says he's down to 216 this morning.
Oh, wow.
God bless you, buddy. God bless. Hey. That's amazing.
Wow.
I got to tell you, Christina, I'm so confident with losing my weight. I'm driving home after work. I'm sweating so much now when I work out. It's unbelievable how much sweat I have. My entire shirt is just soaked. My face is just soaked. My arms, everything. When I walk out of the Fit Club, there's so much sweat coming off me that I start driving home, and so I take like a paper towel that I have and I start dabbing myself, and then I'm like, oh my God. And then I take my shirt off. This is how bad I've gotten. I have never taken my shirt off publicly or, privately.
Right.
While I've been a fat ass. But I'm now taking my shirt off and rolling down my windows just to kind of dry off.
In the car?
Yeah, this is while I'm driving, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And just to get
right, yeah, dry off, yeah.
Because I'm so wet.
Right.
But I've noticed yesterday I'm like took the shirt off and I'm doing all this stuff, and then I noticed, oh my God, I've driven the entire way home with my shirt off. I would have never done that in the past because well, unless I was in front of friends. I would have never done that in the past because I would have thought that people it would have made me so self-conscious, but
right. Well, that's good. Losing weight and building confidence.
Yeah. So who's going to the cookout?
I haven't heard from a whole lot. I know, I'm pretty sure Jason and Amanda are coming just because Jason wants to see Jen naked.
Well, yeah. Why not?
And Steve, of course. Holly, I think Holly's coming.
Oh, I'd love to see Holly. I'd love to see Holly do it. Wouldn't you love to see Holly's? Wouldn't you love to see Holly's rack, Steve?
We already know the answer to that.
Wouldn't you love to?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good God.
Who else you want to invite, Steve?
Well, probably anybody.
Is Martha coming? Did you invite her?
I don't know. I invited her, but I don't know. I've already seen her naked.
No, DA.
So what? Means you don't want anybody else to see her?
Well, I don't care. She still has a boyfriend.
No, she can bring him.
She's not gone yet. But she told me, she said,
Christina wants to gaze at his dog. Bring him.
She said, when he dies, I'm gonna need a shoulder to cry on. I said, oh yeah, okay. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Brent says, Ray, when you take your shirt off, do your moobs flap and he'll flap in the wind?
No, dude.
I gotta tell you, you guys, how do I describe my sagging. I don't know how to describe my skin and stuff. It's like I used to have one big, fat, solid blob of fat. Okay. Right. Christina's seen me with my shirt off. Because sometimes I'll come home and you know what I mean. The shirt will be off. Yeah, but it is weird because now in my stomach, okay, there's a crack. There's a crack right down the middle.
Kind of looks like a butt.
Yeah, and I don't even know how. So the skin is, and the moobs lost all the
right.
The moobs don't have as much fat under them. Oh, by the way, this, holy crap. NBC News. NBC News top story.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
This is the top story on NBC News. Charges have been filed against the sheriff's deputy in the fatal shooting of an Illinois woman who had called authorities about a possible intruder. The Sangamon County Sheriff's Office said Illinois State Police completed its investigation into Sonia Massey's death, and the Sangamon County State's Attorney filed charges against Deputy Sean Grayson. Grayson has been indicted and charged on 3 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. It's the number one story. Number one story on NBC.
Wow.
Is Springfield, Illinois. Just remember what Big D said earlier.
Oh, yeah.
If it gets national attention, that's
when it'll be public.
And there's an election going on. It's a big year. So I really hope we don't become. I really hope that the city doesn't, Wow. So I just wanted to report that we started the show hoping that this didn't gain national attention. Number one story.
At 8, 9, 20 in the morning.
The number one story in the United States right now, according to NBC News, is this shooting. Oh my God. And then we'll see who starts making comments. Like if a national person starts making comments, that's when it's crazy, because there's going to be someone that's going to try to turn this into a Black Lives Matter thing.
Oh yeah.
And you also know there's going to be someone turning this into, well, the police are getting railroaded thing. So you're going to try. There's going to be political from both ends. You're going to find.
Yep.
This is Minneapolis. When that became national news, then all this stuff happened. Remember, and then the same thing happened in Milwaukee, right? When they ended up having riots and.
Oh yeah.
And then you had a kid from Illinois ends up going there with a gun and shoots. Isn't that how that Kyle Rittenhausen got started? Is he went there to stop? He was going to stop the riots. He came from a different state.
Remember?
So I think, listen, what happened to this girl is so sad.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that should be the story. What happened to this poor girl? I mean, but I hope it doesn't become something else where you forget, where nobody even knows her name.
Right.
So anyway, I just wanted to report that it is the top story now. Oh, crap. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway. So, I hope there's no violence. I really hope there isn't. I really hope. And I don't want to make bets on if there will or won't be, but
oh yeah,
I just hope that but you look at those situations. When people come from different states, that's when you get problems. I was talking about Milwaukee, Wisconsin. When they had the shooting, there was riots. And look at a kid came from Illinois with an AK-47, right? And he started shooting protesters. That's how that Kyle Rittenhauser got famous. Was he started shooting protesters, and then he was acquitted for shooting the protesters. But he came from Illinois. He drove all the way up there just to get involved in the middle of it. It's not like he lived in the town.
Insane.
Brenson's Rittenhouse didn't bring his own. Didn't he bring like one of his parents' guns or something? I don't know the whole situation, but
I know.
Yeah, so Diane says the violence will be by who get. That's when Big D started the show saying instigators show up when it hits national news. That's when problems happen. So who knows when people are, maybe somebody will come down from Chicago. Right. We need to establish a march to do this. And then you're going to have someone coming from Missouri that's like, well, we need to keep these uppity blah, blah, blahs from doing this march. And then you get problems.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You get the two, it ends up becoming sides.
Yep.
Like right now, I think there's only one side. I think there's one side of people going, oh, this is wrong. This is so sad what happened to this poor woman. There's one side.
Right.
There's one side. I think this is so sad what happened to this woman. I cannot believe this police officer did that. The police officer has been arrested for murder.
Right.
He's already in jail.
Right.
Everybody that lives here is looking at this situation. They're like, oh my God, this is so sad. I wish it wouldn't have happened. The girl, she was so pretty. She was shot in the head. Oh my God. It's one side. Now, what's going to happen when you get outside instigators trying to turn everything into two sides? That's when we get problems. That's when there are problems. So I hope this doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen, but I pray for our community, guys. I really do. Pray for our community. By the way, the first suicide pod, the first use of the suicide pod is going to be soon. Steve, are you aware of what the suicide pod is?
No, but you caught my interest.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
The suicide pod is in Switzerland.
Oh.
And they have created a suicide pod. Okay, would you like to see it?
Yeah.
It is a pod where people can pay $20. They could pay $20 to go inside the pod. And they go in there, and then they go in there and try to sleep. And the oxygen slowly it changes from nitrogen, from oxygen to nitrogen, and you breathe yourself to death.
Oh wow!
And the people that want to use it are people who are already dying, or you know what I mean, that just wanted to end it.
Yeah,
you go into the pod. You go into the pod alive, and then you come out, and somebody else lets you out, and you're dead.
Wow.
It's in Switzerland.
Wow.
And it's called a suicide pod, which is really something, man. It's really something. You die through hypoxia, which is when you can't, because the oxygen changes to hydrogen.
Mm-hmm.
Changes with nitrogen. So there's a company, or there's a place called the Last Resort Organization, saw no legal obstacles to its use in Switzerland. Where their law allows for assisted suicide if the person commits the lethal act themselves. Since we have people indeed queuing up asking to use the Sarco, it's very likely it will take place pretty soon, says Last Resort's chief executive. I cannot imagine a more beautiful way to die of breathing air without oxygen until falling into eternal sleep. All you do is you go in and you press a button and you slowly die, and you just fall asleep and you're dead. But by the way, they said it takes less than 30 seconds to die.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Within 2 breaths of air where the oxygen level has dropped that low, you start to feel disoriented, uncoordinated, and you get a sense of euphoria.
Oh.
So there's no pain. You just get euphoria, and then you die. Wow. That's how it's going to work. And they're going to open it up to let people use it whenever they want. It'll be coming soon. The suicide pod. So people, but I guess in Switzerland, you can just use it. So can you come from another country?
Oh, yeah. Or kid.
I don't know how
fly over to Switzerland. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So people, what will they fly over there and commit suicide? Huh.
No clue.
I mean, I've never even had a suicidal thought. So, you know what I mean? So I don't understand that stuff, but oh well. And they think they might have found the real Atlantis. The legendary land of Atlantis may get all the press, but there exists a sunken city that's far older than its mythological counterpart. Pavlopatry is thought to be some 5,000 years old, but it wasn't discovered until the 20th century, and experts are still uncovering its secrets and treasures. It's off the coast of Greece's southern Peloponnese region, and it's been largely unexplored until 1967, even though they discovered it in 1904, when the Institute of Oceanography started studying it. But now they've studied it even more to find this sunken city. And they wonder if this city wasn't what started the stories of Atlantis, because it's a real life sunken city. And they have studied it so much now that it won't be long before, they'll be able to show people stuff of it. Huh. By the way, what's the top selling beer?
Top selling?
I don't know.
Top selling beers.
Budweiser?
Wow.
I don't know.
Heineken.
What?
What's the top selling beer, Steve?
I bet Dan knows.
Top selling beer.
Number one beer used to be Bud Light.
Right. Miller Lite. Here comes the beer connoisseur.
But Bud Light has skipped from number one. It's down to number 3 now.
Oh, really? I always drank Bud Light.
Number one selling beer.
All right, I was on the phone. What did I miss? What do I know?
No, I just said, what is the number one selling beer?
Budweiser.
No. The number one selling beer was Bud Light, but it's no longer number one.
Michelob.
It's now number 3.
It's probably some disgusting ass IPA bullshit.
It's Modelo.
Oh,
okay.
really?
The Mexican import is now taken over. Isn't that crazy?
I still haven't tried that. I need to get some.
I've heard it's good. I've never had it, but
I want some Modelo.
And then Michelob Ultra, and then Michelob Ultra, and then Bud Light. Isn't that crazy? But they said a Bud Light boycott began in April 2023 when a transgender influencer posted an Instagram video about a personalized beer can the brand sent her as a gift.
Yeah.
People got so upset because
Kid Rock got so upset.
They said they didn't sell this beer.
No, it was just for her.
They just made a can and gave it to this person. And they said people
stupid.
got so upset that it started, their sales slumped.
It's not like drinking Bud Light is going to make your sexual organs change.
Yeah, it's not. It's crazy.
If that were the case, then find me a beer that makes my dick bigger. I'll drink that.
That's nuts. But Bud Light sales have plummeted. It is now number 3.
I want to try Modelo Negro. I like the dark beers.
I'll tell you, it's Modelo Especial.
Yeah.
It's the number 1 beer.
You don't have to mix the fruit with it, right? Well, like a Corona.
I was unaware of this till the Wall Street Journal's reporting it today.
Huh.
I didn't know that I didn't know that's what was causing the Bud Light sales to slump.
Oh yeah, Kid Rock made a big deal
because
over
they gave one transgender person a specialized beer can.
Right.
What the hell does it matter if they give one person something? I had no idea. That is crazy.
Yeah, they made a big old deal about that. It's stupid.
God, it's just crazy. Huh. Oh, well. Steve, if you wanted to join Mar-a-Lago, do you know what Mar-a-Lago is?
Yeah, it's the golf course. Right?
Yeah, it's the private
Trump
club.
owns.
Yeah, it's the private club that Trump owns. If you want to join Mar-a-Lago, what does it cost? What would it cost you, Steve, to join?
Per year?
Well, you have to pay in order to join.
Right.
You
You
pay so much money.
About
You join the club. Here's what it was. It used to be when you join Mar-a-Lago, there is a fee. The fee when it was first bought by Trump, he bought it in 1985. And then he converted it into a private club 9 years after he bought it. And then it was only a few $1,000s to join. And then it was up to Trump. When Trump became president the first time, he raised the price for people to get in. So if you wanted to join the club, you had to pay $700,000.
Holy shit.
That was when Trump became president. But now,
oh my God.
If you are going to join now, how much does it cost?
$350,000.
No. It was so much when he first bought it. Right. And then it costs $700,000 to join after 2016. But I'm saying if you tried to join it now, how much would it cost?
$1.2 million.
No. Is there you're close, Steve.
Really?
The fee to join Mar-a-Lago has now gone up to $1 million.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's what if you want to join Mar-a-Lago, you have to pay a $1 million fee.
That is insane.
I have no desire to join any country club or any clubs at all, but these people play it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Of course, wasn't when Trump was president last time, he spent more time in Mar-a-Lago than he did in the White House, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Didn't he go to Mar-a-Lago every weekend?
Oh, yeah, he has a...
So anybody that was a member there, you'd run into the president every time he went, right?
He had a standing tea time every day.
Yeah. And he would fly down to Florida and have business there. Well, now it's $1 million to even join the club. Oh, my God. That is crazy. I just find that so crazy. But listen, more power to them if they're getting it. Why not have fun?
Yeah.
I guess if you can afford it.
Like I wouldn't pay $20 to join that club. It's just unimportant to me, but to some people, To some people, it's very important. And if they have the money, you know, if they have the money,
right,
go for it, I guess. But it is the only people that get access are people that can pay $1 million, fee to get in. It's not, you're certainly not seeing any, regular lower or middle class people hanging out there.
I'm sure there's nobody on disability.
I don't know how many people on disability just happen to have $1 million
Exactly.
of disposable income.
Steve, you should apply for a job there. What? Why do I get an empty plate?
You take a check. I'm having a check.
Oh well, it's crazy. Wow, I'll be damned. Is there anything we haven't covered that you think we should, Steve? This is the last free show of the week. We won't have another free show till next Tuesday. But is there anything else we should be covering?
No, I don't think so.
Let me ask a story. Let me ask a question. We have a subscriber show tonight at 6. Will we continue?
Oh no!
Segment we started last week.
No, please no.
Will tonight be another story time?
No.
Will tonight be another story time with Steve?
Nope.
I enjoyed his story so much last week.
Oh.
I enjoyed it so much.
Let's see.
No.
I'm sure.
I might be
sure
out of
we
the garden. No.
Will there be pictures of my neighbor today?
Oh, she's even darker than that now.
Yeah, you're right.
She's outside when I'm there.
Her tan looks fabulous.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen her in a black bathing suit, but
should I swing by and get you, Steve, before I go to race today?
I saw her yesterday.
Outside.
She looks really hot. So, will we get story time with Steve tonight?
God,
I'm sure it will.
I hope not.
I'm sure it will.
Will we get what would Steve do tonight?
Well,
I can deal with that.
What would Steve do? By the way, they announced the Emmy nominations yesterday. Fallout. Amazon Prime's Fallout was nominated as Best Drama Series, and Walton Goggins, who stars in it, received a Best Actor in a Drama Series nomination. How about that, man? By the way, the other show that was nominated for Best Drama Series, Three Body Problem. Oh my God, I don't know. All I know is I want one of those two to win. Either Three Body Problem or Fallout. Oh my God. I just can't wait. So we'll see if we have a story time with Steve tonight, everybody. You'll have to tune in at 6 o'clock. That's when we do the second show, 6 o'clock, for the Thursday night subscriber show of Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. If you're not a subscriber, I suggest go to morningdisaster.net and buy a subscription where you could get a show tonight. You get a show tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. Then you get specialty shows like Stainless. You get Concession Stand, which, by the way, I was not on Concession Stand yesterday. I got done working out and I got lightheaded and nauseous.
Oh no.
But I didn't eat. I didn't eat before working out.
Duh.
All I had was a protein drink. All I had was a protein drink. And, you know, I was feeling pretty rotten after I got home. I was like, oh, man. So I called Jason.
Yeah.
And when he and Tom do the show, it's so good. I feel when I'm on, I feel like I'm stealing from Tom the important stuff to talk about when I'm on.
I like it better when you're on.
But you know what I mean? I feel like there's so much stuff to talk about. But like last week, all I wanted to talk about was Beverly Hills Cop 4. Yeah. Oh, Tom says no one watched last night. Oh crap. You think really? Yeah. Yeah, I was nauseous. I did not feel good at all. So I had to cancel the show last night. I didn't cancel the show, but I had to cancel my appearance on it. And did they have that fat hillbilly that they're always trying to have on to do the Heartland update?
No, he didn't feel good.
He had a toothache. He's suffering from meth mouth.
Listen, you better get that tooth problem taken care of, bud. I'm worried about you.
You probably have an infection in your gums.
You need some antibiotics or something, Steve. We got to cure up that infection. We need to make sure you're taken care of. Does anybody have any extra? Does anybody have any extra antibiotics that you can just donate to Steve so he can take them? Let's make sure they work with toothaches. But my dog got some antibiotics. You want me to?
Oh yeah.
Should I send the leftovers for the Christina? I just want to make sure you're okay. Steve, think about it. It's hurting now. If it's hurting into your sinuses, it's making me wonder if it's not expanding. It can end up.
I can't even really say it's hurting. I mean, it hurts, but it isn't like. It feels better like when I gotta take a ice cold bottle of water and I hold it on my face. And
okay, but it sounds like an infection.
I know exactly what happened. What happened is I told you I was eating a pretzel rod and I bit it off. And when I bit it off, it wasn't straight. And I bit down, and the pointy part poked, and it poked up into my gum where that tooth is missing. Mm-hmm. That's what it did. That's why it hurts. Because I stuck my finger up there, and it's bleeding a little bit, like the tooth fell out. I thought maybe it was broken a tooth. So when we got up this morning, I made sure I brushed really good, really good, and rinsed out with some really good Listerine, antiseptic.
I just want to make sure. That you're feeling better. I don't want, because if the infection starts spreading now, it is July 18th. If your infection starts spreading more, you'll be hurting next week. By the middle of the week, you're going to be and then by the weekend, you're going to be. I
won't let it go that long.
Yep, and no party for you.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, when it comes time for the cookout, you're not going to be allowed to go.
I won't let it go that long, because if it continues to hurt more. I'm
feeling good for you.
And believe me, I know that I've gotten my legs cleared up. I don't have any now that itch like crazy, but I don't have any of those water blisters and all that shit. I got that all taken care of.
Dear baby Jesus, let me do our prayer. Let me do today's prayers. Baby Jesus, please, will you send down your curing thoughts that we could put inside Steve's chocolate milk to where when he takes his chocolate milk, it'll give him a soothing, healing liquid that would help his foul, dirty, disgusting, infected mouth. Also, baby Jesus, also, please talk Big D's wife, Jen, into allowing him to make Big D's Jen's niece, Big D's latest sister wife. Please allow her to wake up saying, well, it'd be all right if my 31-year-old niece moved in with us and Big D would take her on as a sister wife and have sex with her so many times per week. Please, baby Jesus, put those thoughts into Jen's mind. Those thoughts that, well, I can share him. I mean, he's on the house on scaffolding, risking his life. That's a man that deserves sex of a sister wife. Baby Jesus. Also, baby Jesus, please keep Springfield safe. We don't want any instigators coming to town. We don't want any violence in Springfield.
Don't need no troublemakers.
No troublemakers. Please, baby Jesus. Baby Jesus, please take care of me. While my wife's gone, I'm going to be a part-time husband. Please, baby Jesus, give me the power and ability to do things like take my dog out at night so my dog can go out and do his business. Please, baby Jesus. Like Christina always does her business when she's over. And she even brings Dan, who steals my croutons. Forcing my wife, when she makes my croutons, to make more than she usually makes. And she says, well, I made more croutons. I go, why? She goes, well, there's enough croutons for you, and then you'll be able to cover Dan's theft of croutons. Oh, good. Okay, so now I won't be running out of croutons when Dan steals one. She made extra croutons. Thank you, baby Jesus. I know that was you, my man. Baby Jesus, also I want to thank you for having Tom not be dead this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Although I'm not sure everyone on the show was agreed with making sure Tom was safe.
I was already calling him mortuary.
But when we had fear today that maybe something was wrong with Tom, well, two of it, when Christina and I had fear that something could be wrong with Tom, and we were praying to baby Jesus. I'm not saying all of us on the show were, but I'm glad that Tom's okay. And please, baby Jesus, make sure we have a good show tonight. Make sure we have a good show tonight. And baby Jesus, please put inside people's minds, they need to be to the cookout so they can have the boob muffin. Big D's boob muffins. They already look amazing, but when he's talking about doing what he wants to do, oh my God, I can't wait. But please give us everything we need to have a good show tonight. And let's hope that none of us catch COVID like the president is. Let's hope it's not spreading. And baby Jesus, amen. There you go.
Amen.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
Oh, Lord.
Let's wrap it up and get some rest. We'll do a good show tonight, 6:00. Come join us. morningdisaster.net. Subscribe to the show and come see us tonight at 6. Thank you all for checking us out today. I love you all. And we'll talk to you tonight if you're a subscriber. And if not, we'll talk to you next Tuesday. That's our next free show. God bless you all. Have a great day, everybody, and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.